How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone's having a fantastic day, sunny day here. We are back at my camp, Crips Trading Company. And I'm going to be making my first delivery for the large wagon. So let's go ahead and do that and see what happens. So total good value is $500. Wagon size is large. Wagon capacity is 100. Delivery amount is 100. So the local delivery value is $500. If you wanted to do that to make it a little bit easier, or we can do the distant delivery value is $625, which means a little bit more risk, a little bit farther to get there. But I haven't had an issue yet with any of my delivery wagons running out of time. So let's go ahead.
Come on, I'm a busy man.
So let's go ahead and do the distant and see what happens. If you're looking right here, my production is halted because I have the max amount of materials there, and so I have to go ahead and sell it before I can do any more. And this is my first sell with a large wagon. So $625 is really good. So let's go ahead and start the mission by pushing X.
The suspense is killing me. I've got a badge
Let's
ready
see what
to go,
happens.
and the buyer already lined up. Now, I've basically done all the hard work. All you need to do is go make the sale. Bit of a trek, but I know you like a ride. Why didn't I come up with this idea 40 years ago? Well, I'd be living in a palace by now.
And a little bit of prep work before you see here. I actually went ahead and filled all of my cores. And cleaned all of my weapons. That way if I do run into any trouble, I'll be all set. So I push down on the D-pad and I'm going to go ahead and do the expand map. That way I can see where I'm going. And look at that, I might be able to do a daily challenge just by doing a delivery mission. We have 26 minutes to do this. I don't know, it's a pretty tight fit here. Hopefully I don't damage it before I keep going. That would be terrible. Definitely don't have a lot of room here. Yeah, so this is my first time with the large wagon. And if you are curious, from what I am told, you have to buy the medium wagon before you can buy the large. So I'm pretty sure that's correct. But I'm not sure because I bought the medium wagon to begin with. So in order to unlock the large one, you have to buy the medium. Then you have to be a level 10 for the trader. Then once you level 10, you can unlock that. And once you pay for it, you can go ahead and use it. So as you can see, we get paid more money, and you get paid more money per quantity. So it's definitely worth getting the large wagon. It takes a little bit longer to fill it up. But for anyone that's watching this video, if you have any comments, any tips how to fill it up faster, because I know once you are a certain rank on the trader, you actually get more materials out of a perfect pelt. So with the trader role, it's actually pretty important to get a perfect pelt. And you see right there that other players are able to kill me now. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we have a pretty easy ride here. Just can kind of sit back, relax, and enjoy it. I don't want to jinx myself, but so far I haven't been griefed yet. And I believe that's because the update is pretty new yet. So everyone's pretty busy. They don't have time to go on griefing other people. And there is something else I noticed recently with the game. There appears to be a bug with the different camps and how they spawn in. But from my experience, oh, we got a train up here. Just wait. But from my experience, there is a certain amount, a maximum number that of camps that Rockstar will allow in each state. So if Crips isn't able to pitch your tent, I believe that it's because there's a max number of tents in that state. So go ahead and try to pitch your tent in a different state, in a different location, instead of keep trying to do the same one. And I've had pretty good success with that. So if you guys have any other experience with that, or if you tried pitching your tent in a different location and it worked, please let me know in the comments below. If you tried different locations all over the map and it still didn't work, please let me know down below. Hopefully as a community we can figure this out and find out how we can pitch our tent a little bit better. So I know sometimes if you jump lobbies that works too, but I just believe that's because in that new lobby that you went to, there's not the max number. And the same thing is true. So if you want your camp in Blackwater, I would actually spawn in when you first start the session in St. Denis and pitch it in Blackwater, then either fast travel or just ride your horse that far. Because wherever you first spawn in, you can have the most amount of people, and the chances are that location will be maxed out with tents already. Since a lot of people are doing the trader role and it's more important than ever. And I think that's why we haven't seen it before. It's just because there's no use for the tents, so not everybody was setting up their camp. But since everybody's setting up their camp, it makes a lot of sense to me that you just get maxed out. So I'm not 100% sure that's a bug. I'm just kind of curious what your comments are below, your feedback. Because we definitely need to figure that out, because it's very frustrating when you can't camp when you need to work on your trader role a little bit. Then the other issue I had, not so bad today, but last weekend, I wasn't able to find any animals. So I went from Valentine to St. Denis, back to Blackwater. I only found like one squirrel and a rabbit and maybe a bird. But other than that, I wasn't able to find any animals. Kind of a workaround that I noticed is if you open any mission, so it doesn't matter if it's a stranger mission, maybe now a bounty mission, or maybe even traveling, a trader mission, but any kind of mission, animals seem to spawn a lot more. So in that case, I tend to hunt in a mission if I can't find animals. Just that way I get some spawn. But you can see right now, there's like a fox there. There's just quite a few animals within a mission. I might have been able to make it, but we have lots of time, so I'm not worried about stopping here and waiting for this train. I'm more worried about another player coming up and killing me while I'm waiting. Yeah, so what do you guys think about this summer update? What role is your favorite? What you like doing? What theme is your favorite? Do you have a favorite theme that you want for your camp? Does everyone own a dog yet? Have you noticed any difference between the dog breeds and how they protect your camp? Because again, once you are a trader, you can buy your dog, and then you can unlock a special skill that your dog will actually protect your camp from raids. And I have no idea how raids work yet, which is probably a good thing. That means nobody attacked my camp yet. So if anyone has any experience exactly how the raiding your camp works and how the dog will protect your camp while you're away. Because I know you can have your white flag up, which means nobody can attack you, but once you do these Wagon, the trader missions, you'll see and notice that your white flag is lowered, leaving you available to be attacked by raids by other players while you're away, and there's nothing you can do if you're delivering. I just haven't any experience with that yet. I'm kind of curious. I might get with my posse at some time within the next couple days. Just kind of experiment with that. If you'd like to see a video on that and exactly how that works, let me know. And I can make that happen. But you can see right there's a lot of pronghorns, some deer. So definitely a great way to do some hunting. Just within missions. Yeah, so my personal opinion so far about the summer update, I really enjoyed it. I think we really needed the content, and I think Rockstar did a great job for the most part. I don't feel like we have to buy gold, with real money. We can make enough, just from playing the game, and that's what I like. I mean, I have no problem with Rockstar making money, by selling gold bars, as long as it's not like play to win or we don't have to do that. I was able to make quite a bit of money before this. Yes, I did spend a lot of time grinding. Yes, it did take a really long time, but I was able to collect 400 gold and $18,000 just by playing the game. You know, and with online games, I have no problem taking the time to upgrade. I mean, I don't want to, you know, unlock everything right away because I really enjoy the game. You know, I like the accomplishment that I get from playing it. Look at all the animals there. Yeah, so I have no problem with them making money as long as you don't have to, and I don't feel like I have to. And I hear a train coming. Hopefully I can make it before I get run over. Yep, lots of time. So if you didn't already know, if you push R3, then you can look behind you too. And that's what I did there. Kind of a little tip if you weren't aware. So has anyone tried the character customization yet? That they put in since the update, where you're able to change your character's appearance? It's for free if you actually have the Outlaw Pass. Then you unlock it. I believe it's rank 50. I do have a video about that. And also in my video, I kind of explain, you know, all of the different changes that you can make. If you want to see that, go ahead and check out that video. But it's pretty interesting. And if you don't have that voucher, you can still change your appearance. You just have to pay the 10 gold bars to change that. If you have any questions about that, please let me know in the comments below. And I was going to change Sunny Day's appearance, but when I went through that whole process, you know, I'm a day one beta player, so as soon as the game came out, the first day online, I was up at midnight, so I was one of the first people to create my character. So yeah, he has a little bit messed up nose, and he's not, you know, as handsome as the other creators you can change now, but honestly, I'm attached to him, so I'm not sure I will change his appearance. Because I've just been playing with him for, you know, a year now, almost, since the online came out. So yeah, I guess my overall about this wagon is I really like this wagon. I mean, it seems to handle okay. It doesn't seem to be as fragile as a small one. You know, it's not the fastest, but that's the whole point behind it, I think. You know, is that we can't go too fast to make the challenges a little bit, you know, a little difficulty to it. But I hope eventually we can have customization so we can change the horse. I think that would be big, because right now we can't even feed the horse or do anything with the horse to make him run faster. I'm going as fast as I can right now. And I'm kind of curious if it goes slower if you have a full load. It kind of seems like, you know, in the real world, if you have a full load versus, you know, 50, quantity 50 instead of quantity 100, are you going to go faster? It'd be kind of cool if that's really a mechanism that they put into this game. I honestly don't know, because this is my first time with this large wagon. But maybe I'll try, you know, quantity 50 and see if I go faster or not. If you guys would like to see that video, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know if you're curious about the speed too. Going to take a little shortcut here. So pretty far on, really uneventful, which is nice when you have that much money on the line. I mean, you don't want to lose it. And something else I don't know. So I know if you damage your wagon, if it gets destroyed, you're still able to deliver a certain percentage of that. And I don't know, and I don't really want to. You know, to be honest with you, I don't want to waste my full money unless I have to. But if anybody out there has accidentally destroyed their large wagon with the quantity 100, please leave a comment down below and let me know, you know, exactly how much money you made still, you know, from your destroyed wagon. How much were you still able to deliver? Just kind of curious what that might be. You know, and if it's the same percentage as a medium wagon and the small wagon once it gets destroyed. Yeah, but definitely a long trip. So I'm not gonna push down on the X and whip my horse. I'm just gonna kind of enjoy it for a second here, just so you can see the speed. Let's take a look at the scenery. This game still amazes me, you know, with the different scenery. I think Rockstar hit it right on the head with that. And the reason why I do these videos is I enjoy Red Dead. It's actually my favorite game. I do have a full-time job, so that's why I don't post videos every single day. You know, but I do play when I get a chance. Because I just think it's relaxing, a great way to unwind at night. Great way to play with other friends that I have online and my posse members that I'm starting to grow. So another side note with that is I did create a PSN community called Life in 1899. So if you're looking for a posse to play with, you know, to do different challenges, to do different missions, or just to have fun, you know, it's a great community. Every member that I have on there, or every member that's there, is very accepting to other players. So if you do join, it's open to everyone. Just go ahead and introduce yourself if I'm not online. And that way you can have a posse. I mean, you can either posse up with them all the time, or if you just want help, like delivering a wagon with large, if griefing does get bad, you kind of want to back up for that. Or like with the bounty hunters, if you want more help completing that, I'm sure you'll be able to find someone online depending on the time of the day you want. So we have people so far pretty much different time zones and different locations. You know, people work different shifts. Oh, don't ruin it here. Pay attention. Yeah, so you can pretty much find someone online no matter what time of day. And if you do see me online, sunny day 11/29, just go ahead and introduce yourself, join the community. You can send me a friend request. And my goal eventually is to have events, you know, free roam events where you can just get together and have some fun. And I am starting to live stream on Twitch. So if you'd like to be a part of that, just let me know in the comments below, you know, or join the community. Or if you'd like to be a... Oh, we have a shootout here. Not a big deal. Try to shoot these guys really quick. See, with the horse, it's weird because on the wagon, I'm not able to lock on. You can see that right there. I don't know if that's a glitch or just with a wagon you're not supposed to. I'm just gonna go ahead and rush it and see what happens. We got plenty of time, but I don't want to die here in accident. I don't want to shoot the horse. And you see how it's picking up on the horse? That's another thing, is it's gonna pick up on the biggest thing, so you can use that for your advantage. So like say you're in a showdown series or whatever, and there's horses, go ahead and hide next to a horse, so when someone locks onto you with auto aim, it's going to lock onto the horse. I mean, they'll eventually be able to, you know, scroll down and lock onto you, but it's going to give you a few extra seconds, and sometimes in a showdown series, that's all that you need. There we go. Let's see how much we got. Oh, I got to take them out first. Okay, I guess I didn't realize that, but let's go ahead and kill these guys. There we go. So not too bad. Mission pass. Goods delivery. The goods were sold. So let's see how much we got. We kind of already know how much we got, but hey, I ranked up to 170, so that's good. So, oh wow, 3,125 XP. I ranked up material satchel. Okay, so I got another pamphlet. $625, which we knew about. And that's another question I have for everyone. So we already know when we start off exactly how much money we're going to make. But if you run the timer out versus not, do you make more XP? Kind of makes sense to me how the rest of the game works. You know, that you would get more XP, you know, the longer you wait. So is it worth waiting out the timer for the trader? I don't know. I have experience with that yet. I just know that the money is the same. But if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, but only if you like the video, then you give me a thumbs up. If you already haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. And while you're at it, why don't you go ahead and click that notification bell. That way next time I load a video on tips, tricks, or anything Red Dead, then you'll be one of the first ones to be notified. Hopefully y'all have a fantastic day. Sunny day out.